everyone, I'm your host Christine Ko, and I'm here in the E3 Konami studio with Pearl Liu, Associate Brand Manager of Zone of Enders. Hi, Pearl.
Hi, Christine. Thanks for joining us here.
Yeah, no, thank you for joining us. That's what I need to say to you.
Happy to have you on board the Konami team.
I know when you came in, you were super excited to talk to us about Zone of the Enders. So tell me why you love this game so much.
So Zone of the Enders, for fans old and new, Zone of the Enders originally came out on PS2 back in 2001. It was one of those games that I think people purchased it, I think, because there's a little demo for a game called Metal Gear Solid 2 on it. You know, you might have heard of it. You know,
Right.
Metal Gear Solid.
Might have heard of it.
Might have heard of this. But I think people purchased the game and then they played it and they were surprised at how good it was.
Right.
It's originally it was a game about, you know, you're playing in as a young pilot who stumbles upon a mech, and it's like a giant robot. So you're basically flying around this giant robot, like shooting things and like slashing things. Like it's like crazy high flying robot action. It's super fun.
Right. but with animation
so
included in it.
It was definitely very like anime inspired. I mean the animation behind it was like done by Sunrise, which was a studio that worked on Gundam. So it was one of those like big animation studios like back then, because, you know, oh my gosh, everyone loves mechs and like they specialize in mechs. So that was like the big thing for the time, and like the action itself for Zoe 1 was very like futuristic, high flying. You're like in this mech and you're like flying around into like these big environments, and you're just blowing stuff up like boom. It's like great. So the game came out in 2001, and it was like one of those like people really liked it, kind of unexpectedly. And then Zoe 2 came out in 2003 for PS2 also, and that one I think was even more well received. People really liked it because they polished it up a little bit more. They added a couple of new things, and it was a great experience. So fast forward to now, we've had a lot of HD collections kind of done. It's kind of a lot of people are kind of revisiting, going like, wow, these games are really good. Like we should bring them back.
Right.
And we brought back Silent Hill. We brought that Metal Gear Solid HD collection. People were like, oh my god, give me Zoe.
Right.
So it worked out that we were able to like bring back Zone of the Enders HD collection now for Xbox 360 and PS3.
Right. So what are the new updates featured on the Zone of the Enders HD collection?
So the big thing for us, big thing the development team as they were going through this, was to bring the original games, that same like exhilarating gameplay, into the current generation. So the biggest change would be the graphics. So originally the game was for PS2, so it's it was really cutting edge for the time. It was really sharp. I mean, it was really eye-poppingly sharp at that time. It's 4:3 and it's like super like great sounds and everything. But we've moved on a little bit into the current generation. We have our expectations a little bit different. So we managed to up-res it from 480 to 720p.
Wow.
We've upgraded the aspect ratio from 4:3 into 16:9. So
huge difference.
Huge, and it's amazing the work that the team has done into really redoing the graphics and bringing it to that quality, to that sharpness, yet still capturing the gameplay as it was, and keeping that at that same feel, that super fast, like high-flying action that it had in the original. So it's really exciting. That's probably the biggest, and I think. Yeah, and running at 60 frames per second, oh my gosh, like that's gonna be nuts, because it's already like super like fast and and you're just like, and anyway, we're super excited about it.
Yeah, so we did have a question from one of our Twitter followers that really wanted to know if you guys kept the same soundtrack.
Yes. So what we did also with this, we kept the original music, original voices, all that's the same. We did not make any changes to that. What we did was we did bring it up to, we remixed it, so it is current generation. So it's gonna sound awesome. I mean, really like this is really the way Zone of the Enders was really meant to be played, in that sort of, really engrossing kind of multimedia experience where you had the sound and you had the visuals and you just like, it's awesome. It's pretty cool.
Okay, so Pearl, you gotta be honest with me, because a little bird told me there's a little special something when you purchase Zone of the Enders HD collection.
Yes.
Want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. Funny that you mentioned that, Christine. Because the other thing that we're also really excited about with the Zone of the Enders HD collection is that, with Zone of the Enders 1, when that first came out, Metal Gear Solid 2 was like the demo that was included in it.
Right.
And you know, this year we have this game called Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you've heard of it. It's this really awesome new project that Kojima Productions is working on.
Yeah.
And it's, oh my god, it's like,
yeah, I just played it.
Holy snap! It is so crazy fun.
Right.
We're including a demo for that game.
Really?
Yes, packed in. So when you purchase EG Collection on disc, you will also get a copy of the demo for the first time for consumers in the world.
Wow.
So you'll be one of the first to get your hands on this demo.
Oh my gosh, did you guys hear that?
Oh, I'm so excited. It'll be,
so
you fans are going to be in for a treat.
Right.
We're really excited.
Well, Pearl, thank you so much. For more updates, where can we find some information?
So we do have an official Zone of the Enders website.
Okay.
The website address is www.konami.jp/Zoe_HD. So it's ZOE_HD.
Okay.
And we also have an official Facebook page. So please like us for all the awesome updates. The website for that, I think, is facebook.com/ZoeZoe.konami.
Perfect.
So sure, check it out.
Thank you so much, Pearl. We really appreciate having you here.
Well,
that was the funnest interview. I mean, clearly we could tell that you're so passionate about
so
Zone of the Enders
so
HD collection. So for more information, be sure to check us out on Facebook. We'll see you guys next time.
Konami.